My job is basically to make sure the visual effects shots needed are captured appropriately, ready for post-production. So, you know, making sure they've got things like a green screen in the background, or just making sure they're filming it in a way that allows my guys to, you know, put the effects on it.
I'm Joe Lowski. I'm a roto artist. My job is to basically cut out the bits of live action footage where computer graphics will overlap or interact with the live image.
Visual effects have come a long way. I mean, you know, we've removed guns, added guns, you know, swapped out actors' faces. You know, you can do anything with CGI these days. I mean, you know, soon we probably won't even need actors or props or scenery.
The visual effects supervisor doesn't actually come down here that much, so you know, sometimes we might get a memo just saying, you know, outlining what has to be done and that. I remember one memo that came down saying, remove Cavill's tash and make his mouth look a bit weird. So, you know, we just did it, yeah. The visual effects shots they're giving us for Iron Man 3 were rough. There were props in the way. Robert Downey Jr. kept looking at the camera. And of course, being Marvel, there's always Stan Lee just walking about everywhere. He just seems to randomly appear on shot every now and then, so, you know, we had to fix that. I made a special plugin, a delete Stan Lee plugin. You just push the button and he goes. You know, it's really tricky trying to make something that doesn't actually exist move in a way that looks real. Like, for example, the movement of the suit, all the bits flying in, you know. No one's ever seen that before, so it's like, you know, you've got nothing to reference from. So there's a lot of physics involved in the animation, and also if it doesn't move the way people are expecting it to move, then it looks wrong to them. So even if you get it right, sometimes you have to get it wrong.
How does he fly? You know what I mean? But I came up with a way to do this. What we did was to have Robert Downey Jr. stand on a chair. I mean, he's flying, right? So, you know, let's have him off the ground. Easy.
We just cut him out and animated what we needed, so the chair didn't make any difference. Also, I don't know why he was naked.
Anything we can do to make the actors feel more comfortable, to help their performance, you know, we do that.
The memo that came with the shot just read, lose the shades.
So the downster, as I like to call him, came in for shooting one day wearing shades. Apparently he'd been out the night before, you know, partying heavily. I think he must have been feeling the aftermath of it. But I said, no problem, you know, my guys can handle it. So, you know, you wear the shades, it's fine.
It wasn't hard, you know. We also had to swap out a reporter's phone because the director just suddenly decided he didn't like how it looked.
I'm always looking out for my guys, you know, trying to find ways to make things easier for them so they don't end up having to cut corners. In fact, one of the scenes was actually me holding a model of an airplane, you know, so that they didn't have to make a CGI one, save them a bit of time.
Rather than just create a 3D airplane, which would have taken seconds, they actually recorded a real model aircraft filmed in front of a green screen. So it looked awful, and we lost loads of time trying to get it to work, just because Mike seemed to be really proud of the footage. For some reason, I don't know why. But in the end, you know, we just made a CGI one instead.
It looks amazing. So, hello, Jamie here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that VFX skit. Please let us know what you thought of that skit, and if there are any other movies you'd like us to make a funny visual effects video about, please let us know in the comments below. Until next time.